Hello and welcome back to another episode of Story Time with Papa ZP. And this time we are looking at or reading 13 Minutes of Light. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the story. The day after she left, I fished out an old ballpoint pen out of my bag. I found one of the many notepads lying around my apartment and started writing my first letter to the girl that went to Mars. Snugglebugs. If you had told me a year ago the girl I met at next party would end up living at my place, would then end up flying to Mars, I would have laughed at your face. Guess life is pretty strange, huh? Mega player cool. I don't see how these are any better. Well, desperate is definitely. I wish I could afford light speed email, but rather they ask is extraordinary. Also, it will just wait in your inbox at Mars University for months. If I'd be lying if I said I would rather have you here, but I know we'll get through the next 3 years together. It's kind of weird, writing this letter by hand, but I guess it isn't that bad. While typing would be fastest. I feel like speed is of essence here. Well, it is, but there isn't much we can do about it. Right, there's just a quick letter before I head to work, accepting my many more. Love, Jack. That was the first letter I wrote to Elizabeth. One of my many parts of our correspondence. Later, when we read through all of them and cringed at ourselves, she told me what she thought of what I wrote. After you returned to the note, Gail told me Elizabeth lied. You wrote a shame it's that was received well, and it weren't. Red text did not go well, green text did well, red text not being to the story about what. After clicking down to read the uncustomized save and load screen. Game's really short, so you probably won't need it before the okay, get ready. Snugglebugs. If you had told me a year ago that girl I met at. Yeah, that's what I just did. Okay. The year is 2152. Jeez. Space travel is booming in all the possible sectors. Scientific, commercial, and industrial. We had successfully terraformed Mars. Mostly due to the excellent divide provided by the rovers Curiosity and Cat. And that's about 50 years of breaking life, draining work done by the world's new colonists. Not all of them were criminals. Why we call conflicts again? What does that have to do with a 24-year-old living in New Jersey? Nothing. It has nothing to do with me. Not directly. But it has everything to do with Elizabeth, my girlfriend. She's an anthropologist. That means the only people whose career opportunities are worse are philosophers. So when she's got the opportunity to teach at Mars University, she was so happy she almost exploded with emotion. We know it wouldn't be an easy on us, but we were both very much in love. Long-term relationships don't work. She just went with her. And we believed that there was no distance between the stars that could stand between us. Well, you're very wrong there, man. When Mars and the Earth are as close as they will ever be, they will be 233,000 billion meters apart. That is 0.0025% of a light year. It looks like much, but still 13 minutes of light. 13 minutes of light. What happened to opportunity and curiosity? F.U. Mars. Declaration of Martian Independence. Is it even legal? The Declaration of Martian Independence is actually being discussed in the Earth Council. What the hell is happening? Earth Union VP Mars. Big deal. Really? Mars is allowed to travel back to Earth Union? United States of Mars. What is in the name? I was browsing Reddit when I received Elizabeth's first letter. It was about 6 months after she took the Virgin commercial flight to Mars. Good old Virgin. I prefer Reddit over online newsrooms. I was reading up all the things that had happened on Mars as she went. I understood there had simply been no way to communicate directly with each other. In an age where communication is distant and connectivity is seen as a basic necessity like food, water, and shelter, this was difficult to say the least. But my love for her kept me strong, kept me loyal. Not so the government on Mars. In between Liz's departure from Earth and arrival on Mars, the United States of... Wait, that's the stats. United States of Mars. The United States of Mars is under a declaration of independence. What was frustrating was that any letter I would receive would be 3 months old. At least I would never know if she was alright now. But any news was better than no news, I guess. A letter. I need notes. I miss you. Also, I never want to go through that again. Ever. Space travel sucks. Sure, the view is nice, and the weightlessness is cool, but it is also the most boring, mind-numbing thing I have ever done. Thank God I had some nice travel companions who kept me sane. You really get to know people after spending 3 months in a spaceship with them. Sadly, travel companions smell. Oh God, the smell of space travel. But I arrived safe and sound. That is what matters. How are you? Did you make sure the Earth was still spinning without me up there? Look, I don't want you to worry when you're reading me the next bit, okay? I know we get overprotective sometimes, even though you know I can take care of myself. I do not actually have a job. The position at Mars University has been removed due to lack of funding. When I asked what the money was actually spent on, I got some bullcrap line about security raiders, which is stupid because I have never seen so many overly equipped police personnel. But don't you worry about me. One of the friends I made on my trip, Ron, offered to put me up at his family's place. He's super nice. His family has been really kind and accepting, even though they don't really have any money. I help them out in the household a lot. Yes, I am actually a housewife on Mars. I am sure they gave you a good laugh. I miss your laugh, Snuggles, almost amongst other things. You take care, okay? Love, Elizabeth. P.S. If you think light-speed email is expensive on Earth, wait until you see the prices on Mars. It's insane. Handwritten mail only, I guess. No, I bet handwritten mail is actually more expensive. Pick a mail, point pen, and start writing a reply immediately. But what to write? I'm glad you survived the trip, alright? They never tell you about the smell in the movies. I'm super sorry to hear about your job, Snuggle Prunkums. I know you are really looking forward to it, but I think there's something to do with the whole Martian I can't even say the word. Declaration That's a hard word to say, apparently. I guess I won't do a declaration anytime soon of independence deal, which I'm sure by the time you get this there, it's played out the way, one way or the other. Seems very deep. I know you don't want to hear this, but maybe you should consider coming home. I know I'm not being completely selfless here, but I miss you. I'm glad you found a place to stay with the money of conspiracy persons now. Please don't be stubborn in the back, okay? I know you'll find somewhere to get your own place somehow. And you're incredibly resourceful and pretty and sexy. Oh, this is definitely cringe. Work has been the same over here. Not much happening on old Earth, except that all the news channels are buzzing with the independence thing. Oh, Jack. What is this, Spain? What is this? Mars is now Catalonia? Alright, let's send it. Okay. Development. Alright. Back on dodgy Reddit. Guys, is it the same as the independent war? Get your facts straight. So Venus is looking nice. Well, I guess Mega Heineken has the right idea. The Declaration of Independence declared unlawful by the European Union. No one is surprised. Yeah, this is definitely Spain, the Kingdom of Spain and the Republic of Catalonia right here. Also, it seems to be based on the 13 colonies in Great Britain. What if the LA bombs wasn't ISIS but Martian separatists? Wait, there's some ISIS in the year 21,000? No one's dead. When will the ISS Mercy arrive at Mars? Serious guys, who knows what happened to Curiosity or Opportunity? Or Cat? Check this video before they remove it. On-camera plans finding out Mars. First sign of the trouble was the cost for light-speed communication between Mars and Earth going up dramatically. That pretty much meant Mars couldn't talk to any sympathizers on the Earth. Soon after that, the first armed conflict must have happened, or perhaps some covert operations before that. Whatever the case was, the independency war between Earth Union and the United States on Mars had occurred. It was an odd, long-term, long-distance war, the first interplanetary war for the human race. Yay us. I followed the war like some kind of historian. Most of the news sites were crap. Community sites were better if biased. I wrote about Elizabeth. Every day I tried reading up on Mars on any kind of website I could find the lack of direct information from Mars meant that almost all of it was speculation. The most recent information I could find had the stink of propaganda all over it. My thoughts were with Liz all the time. Even if this girl at work seemed to be flirting with me, I had to decide to stay true to my love, and I wasn't about to change that now. 11. Sunshine. You would not believe what I saw. That whole Declaration of Independence thing, it got real. I was at this meeting where the President of the United States, I'm just going to call them stats, so it's spelling mistake. The Union leader and the head military police saw a blood oath to protect their people. A blood? Can you believe that? They actually cut their palms and mixed their blood. And now they all got AIDS. It was super intense. I kind of understand though. I've been living with these people for half a year, and now the difference between Their standard of life and ours is terrible. No, it's worse. It's more multiplying. It's like Africa was at the beginning of the 21st century. I've read enough history to know that the Earth Union was an economic and political interest in keeping these poor, hard-working people down as long as it can. It's disgusting. Now, this does sound like capitalism. I have indeed found a place of my own. It's really not much. More than a shack with isolation and a bed. But it's mine. Not quite the career I had in mind when I came here. But at least I am deeply embedded in Martian culture, and I'm really starting to understand these people. Who talks like this about other people? Love your Martian girl. P.S. I have some really nice pictures for you with the latest fashion of the Martian style lingerie. But I was told by Ron that customs opens all letters. I don't relish the thought of that, so you'll just have to wait a bit. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? BPS. It really, really does trust me on this. You have no idea what you're in for. I pick up my old ballpoint and start writing a reply immediately. Oh, not too much. Several times. Please be okay when you read this. I really, really need to be okay when you read this. Realize that you're an independent woman and you don't need no man. If you were a man, I would be worried. And gay. That's a different story. I'm gonna go on a whole come home part. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Please come home. I know that must be great, and it is great to hear from you. There's a war going on, I don't want to lose you. Okay, good. Got out my chance, now I need, there's a pretty big chance that time to get this little whole scuffle might be over. I'm just gonna assume that it is really irritating hearing that customers as bad as on Earth. Remember the time we went to Europe and I ran my mouth and spent 2 listening these files really bad things in French? And told me to stick their croissants and told me to stick croissants their ass. I'll post some money again. I hope Customs doesn't take it. I'm looking at you, Customs girl, slime guy. This is actually buy soy chicken, like Jack. Alright, so this goes. Development. Should I actually think about why the EU is fighting this war? Hooray, Rangers lead the way to the Martian capital. Guys, we're all NASA. We're at the old NASA museum. Oh, good on you, Mike. I know war's bad and all, but check out these low crab army issue troop transports. Where do we send the criminals from the former political colony after we win? Venus? Massacre at Erasure Mons on the land of Captain Stray. Are we just gonna ignore this? Is this how we want to win this war? Not a good time to be a Martian sympathist. Every day I wake up and panic. Wake up and I'm sure something went wrong with Liz. Every day I check the list of deceased on the EU governmental website. Her name isn't on it. I have to assume she's still alive. Every day I dig through Reddit to see if there's any sliver of information that its denizens dug up for me. The lack of communication is extremely frustrating, but even if I could have afforded light speed communication, I wouldn't be allowed to send a message to someone in a war zone, war plant, whatever they call it. When I find her letter, it feels like my heart is frozen for a second, but it stretches until it snaps. She's alive. Well, 3 months ago she was alive, but it lifts my mood up in an incredible amount. My fingers tremble as I open the letter. Honey, so have you ever wanted to date a girl with a huge scar on her legs before? Here's your chance. Seriously though, don't freak out, okay? I just got shot a little bit. I'm pretty sure they weren't even aiming very much. I honestly got very lucky. My leg's healing up nicely and the bone wasn't splintered. So yes, I took part in a peaceful demonstration at the Earth Union's embassy. I don't really know how, but it turned violent real quick. We were all running away and I goddamn breathe on no joke. You see those efforts, you run. And I tried helping one up from where he stumbled. My leg just kind of wobbled. I was shot in the leg and I didn't even notice until I was on the operating table. Guess I kind of owe him my life. Things were really grim. Here at the end, the whole thing was gotten dead serious. The Martians don't have a real army to speak of, but they do have a incredibly well-trained and well-armed police force, and a population that can last without thinking much about it. This is going to end in blood, a lot of it. The Martians are sick and tired of being exploited, and I can't really blame them. I feel like you're the only one I can write this to. I am getting sick and tired of all this place. I love the people I do, but it's so hopeless. They are courageous and strong, but just can't win. They're outgunned and outclassed. That really hurts, and I can't help them. But I will be damned before I sign for those goddamn EU bastards. At the same time, I want to go for it. I'm confused, Milkins. I wish you were here. I really wish this letter would be longer, sweetie, but my meds are starting to really kick in, so I should probably stop before I become even more wobbly. Love, Elizabeth. Yes, love you. You know that, right? Well, pick up the pen. Time to write. Sweet pumpkin. Let me just try to remember what you just said. What's the worst that could happen there? I think you managed to find it. I'm so sorry I'm not there to take care of you. Don't push yourself too hard. While you're healing up, okay? Also, you're banned from peaceful demonstrations for the next few years. It's not for your own good. Kitten, this is crazy. I know you're a tough girl, but getting shot is not just means you need to get the hell out of Dodge. Come home, Elizabeth. I don't want to lose you. The whole situation is one big swamp, both politically and socially. I guess the army is winning a battle on a few plans. But it's not like the whole earth is unified in this. A lot of people don't want this war. Okay, I don't know if I have mentioned this or not, but I figure I should tell you. You know, Business, your cat, it's not he. He's not nurtured kittens, so many kittens. Rest assured I'm thinking you every day, hanging there, okay, love that. What a great letter. Eventually, the war on Mars stopped completely. There was an uneasy peace, a lot of protests. It took a bit longer than usual before I heard from Liz again. But when I heard from her again, it was a turning point in our relationship. It is Sunday when I make my way from the kitchen to the door. I've heard something drop to the door's letterbox, like a good trainee at Lothian University. I immediately got to look. My heart skips a bit. A letter from Mars. I swallow hard. My hands tremble. In doing so since the last few letters I am about to open the envelope. when I hear something, an odd, slick, metallic noise. A key turning in a lock. My lock. Our lock. The door opens and there she stands. Gorgeous, beautiful, lovely, smart Elizabeth. My Elizabeth. We stand there, just stand there. I don't dare to say anything, afraid that it isn't really real, and that everything I say could break the illusion. It is Elizabeth who speaks. Her voice sounds different. And I remember, rougher, lower. I figured I'll deliver this one myself. 13 minutes of light. Came over, ending 1 out of half for 5. Home sweet home. You reached this ending. Home sickness rating -1. Actual variables. Love rating 3. Homesick rating -3. Jealousy. Thanks for playing. Many thanks to people. Can you get all 5 endings? How about no? Well then, that was 13 minutes of life. I hope you enjoyed this. Something different. This is more like a proper novel, you could say, apart from all those visual novels. Something a little bit more different. Actually, I've been saying all of the other visual novels I have done. But anyway, have a good evening.